Oh, I finally made it back to the YouTube channel. You guys won't believe what happened. After last video, I went to McDonald's because I was kind of hungry after I uploaded the video. And man, you guys would not believe the line up there. I was there for so long, but I came back and I'm back playing more GeoGuessr, just like you always wanted, just like you've always been waiting for. So, welcome back to some more GeoGuessr. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much, but it was worth it for McDonald's. I got myself 10-piece McNugget and I ate 6 and put the rest in the fridge for later. So, we're back playing GeoGuessr. Because it's been a bit since GeoGuessr, I'm not going to go back into the usual Battle Royale. We're going to do a good old-fashioned map challenge. This is one that I found on the old Geo Challenges subreddit. I don't even know if this is still active. This is what I used to find like the map from the last map video that I posted. And that was 4 years ago. So I don't know if this is still active, but this one's called Border Anomalies number 2. And if there's one thing in life I love, it is a fun border anomaly, or rather geography anomaly. I love fun geography facts. Who doesn't? If you're watching this channel, I'm assuming you love fun geography facts, or else you're gonna have a bad time. So this one's called Border Anomalies number 2. This series will feature unique or unusual international borders. For those interested, I will leave an explanation of each location in the comments containing spoilers. Please feel free to leave your walkthroughs in the comments. I enjoy reading them and the feedback can be helpful. So, let's see what we got here today. I am so excited to try this out. I haven't played GeoGuessr in so long. I went to go renew my GeoGuessr subscription since from the last time I've gotten a new credit card. And I meant to just renew for 1 month because I haven't played this in so long. I don't even know if I'll still like it. And I went to renew for 1 month and the default option was 1 year. And I didn't realize that until my credit card info was already in the app going through, and I got charged 45 Canadian dollars. So you guys better smash like and sub on this video because I spent $45 to make it. I don't even know the last time I spent $45 on anything, period. But let's just get into this map here. So here we're at the Madhaw aluminum factory. I'm not gonna lie, I have a feeling I already know where this is. I think this is in that part of the Emirates. I'll try not moving. I think this is in the part of the Emirates up here. Oh my, why is my map so big? Up here, that is like this, right? This would make sense. Yeah, Madhaw, it's right here. Look, that's the Madhaw aluminium factory, as I think I'm supposed to say is a good Canadian. And yeah, I think the thing with this fun border geography anomaly is that this is a weird second order enclave. This is the UAE inside of a piece of Oman, which is inside of the piece of the UAE. I have no idea why this exists. Maybe when we finish this we can go through his explanation of every round and it'll explain why this thing exists, because I actually don't know. But I think for now the question is just trying to find out where to put this thing. Okay, well Madhaw is over here and Madhaw is in Oman, and I am fairly confident that unless something very drastic has changed since the last time I played GeoGuessr, Oman does not have coverage. So I think that means we're in the UAE and we're going into Madhaw. Presumably, let's look at this. We're looking southeast down here. This would make this way just north. So north, southeast, and then there's a little turnoff. This doesn't look like this, does it? This has like a little thing kind of going out the middle of it. So I don't think we're here. That looks too advanced, though. Oh, maybe we're up here? Okay, wait. Let's take a look. So facing down this way on this overpass is southeast. And then this way is northwest. So we're going northwest, turning southeast. That'd be right here. Oh, is the border just right here? What the frick? Is that a gas station? Oh, does that say Oman welcomes you? Is that what that is? This looks like where we are to me on the S110. I'm not going to move just because I think that this is a pretty easy one to start. Yeah, it must be right here. Look, Steamha Restaurant. Are we feeling that? Madhaw Food Junction. That's crazy. The border is just here. Is this like a free border that you can just kind of walk into? There's just a gas station and then just like a restaurant. That's kind of fascinating. I think that this is where we are. This looks like it could be a restaurant, and dare I say this looks like it could be a gas station. This road does curve pretty strongly in real life, but I think that could just be a perspective trick. I think we're right here. Boom. Locked in 5,000 on the first one. Yeah, this is a fun one. Yeah, this is a fun one. I like the second order. They also have this thing going on up here. I don't really know what was going on when Oman and the UAE were deciding these borders, because this just seems like a nightmare. But it seemed like you could just walk right in, so maybe it's fine. They're both like developed countries, so it's probably fine. Okay, this one just tells you where it is right there. Campione d'Italia. So this is that fun part of Italy that's like kind of part of Switzerland, where I think there's a big old casino. It's right here. There's a big old casino if you know where you're looking. I'm surprised that this is some weird coverage credited only to my boy Carlton Wong and not just like Google. Did Google not come around here? Either way, we're at Sushi Gao, which we'll have to find on the map, I suppose. I think the story about this one is that for some reason there's a casino in this in this little exclave. I don't know why there's a casino in Italy, not Switzerland. If I had to like guess, I would assume Switzerland would be the country more friendly to gambling than Italy, but that guess might just be fully wrong. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the Casino di Campione. I don't know what its deal is. I don't actually know that much about it other than the fact that it is here. It's like some tax thing. But I thought that Switzerland's whole thing is tax things. Wait, maybe it's something where if you live here, you don't have to pay Italian taxes or Swiss taxes. It's something like that. If you're really interested, I think there's like a half as interesting video on this. This is one of these things that you learn in border anomaly school, though, which is, of course, where I graduated from all my degrees, elementary, high school, university, and my PhD, all from border anomaly school. Oh, Sushi Gao right here. Okay, Sushi Gao is here, and that's on this thing. Oh, I thought this place was, that's the Rome Piazza. I thought this place was called Pizza, and I'm like, dang, we can't get any more Italian, can we? Okay, what are we seeing here? We have to be here, right? But I don't see Dolce Vita Cafe, I just see Schnei. Because Sushi Gao is just this thing. So we're at the entrance to Sushi Gao. The question is, are we on like some weird peel off? Okay, this road kind of bends that way. That was here, but then where's the Bar Campione? That you? No, that's a sports grill. Autica Campione? Is that here? I don't want to put myself in the wrong spot. I mean, what's this building? I didn't even look at this. Is this the Dolce Cafe? What is the word of this? Dolce Vita Cafe. Is that what this is? And why does this road not show that it goes underground? That's what's kind of annoying me here. Wait, that's the casino. Right frickin' there. Wait, I didn't even notice that. That's like the big famous casino. Are we totally not in the right place? Is there another sushi place? No, this has to be this Sushi Gao, right? There's no shot there's another place also called Sushi Gao. I've always wondered how they decide which ones of these get their own little spot marker and which ones you have to like Google. Because what if I can tell for a fact that this is the sports club? I think it says, yeah, sporting club. That's a sports club. Now that would put the sports club here. And that would completely confirm this for me. But I guess I don't deserve to know where the sports club is. Oh, look, this is casino parking. Is under here. I feel like we must be in front of the casino now that I look at this again. But the casino's back here. Okay. I looked more around the map. I now get the distinct impression that we are here. Yeah, I think that that's this road bending. Because if you look here, this kind of comes out and then reattaches at the Casino Campione Parcheggio. Which doesn't say anything here, but this looks like this to me. And I'm not seeing a Jesse's Coffee, but from here, if I look here, there's the Grand Hotel. This looks like the Grand Hotel. Pretty grand to me. And then I think this is just another sushi restaurant that just happens to be in the same place. And if I look back, is there a bus stop? That might, yeah, look, bus right there. And then right here, there's a bus stop marker. And then Parcheggio. That must mean parking. Because yeah, look, you come around here, and then that just kind of swings you directly in front of the casino. Which from where I'm looking, looks like where we're at right here. And then that just puts me to find any of these. And I can't find Schnei. And I can't find any of these, but I think this is where we are. I think this has to be. This looks like the Grand Hotel. I mean, this is a Merc. Everyone knows Merc drivers only stay at the Grand Hotel. So I think this is where we are. I'm going to lock it in. Boom. Okay, 5,000 again. That one got me nervous. Why are there two separate places called Sushi Gao? Is Sushi Gao just like a thing that I don't understand? Beats me, beyond me. Either way, we're back on another one, and this one, I feel like I can already tell just from looking at it, the countries that we're in here. Pretty sure that we are in probably Barl Hertog and Barl Nassau. Probably. I'm going to see if I could find this by not moving, but this might be a bit much. This is a yellow license plate, and then these are, is that red? That would really put us in Barl Nassau. That's a Ukrainian flag. We're not in Ukraine. The thing with Barl Nassau, Barl Hertog, I'll show on the map. In case you aren't aware, it's this like crazy part of Belgium, Google Maps, in Belgium and the Netherlands, where I think there's like a farmland dispute, and they didn't give away all the land properly, and now it just looks like this. But, and it's just a nightmare. But I think the issue, and why I thought I was locked in, but maybe I'm not, is that I know in those places it will, on the floor pattern, have a border marking. Which might mean this isn't where we are. But I'll take a look and see if I can find this one without moving, because I'm on a pretty good streak of doing that so far. Because we're at the Bibliothèque, which I'm assuming, from my knowledge of languages which are not English, which admittedly is very, very limited, that means the library. So I could see if I could find the library here. See, look, there's another sushi place. This one is not called Sushi Gao, which I appreciate that about them. If I saw 3 Sushi Gaos in one day, I'd start getting concerned that I'm missing something. Oh, oh my goodness. Look at this. I completely missed it. I don't know if this was even shown, but this is what I'm talking about, where they mark the border on the floor. Yeah, so that's the Netherlands, and this is Belgium. And that's what I was saying earlier. So if you look on this side, these cars all have yellow license plates. And then back here, they have the Belgian thing with the red, very faint red. I'm not even sure if that comes through on the video. I somehow completely missed this. So we are in Barl-Hertog, Barl-Nassau, this disastrous border. And we're at the library. So I guess I can use this to my advantage. So we're on where the border crosses north-south, directly north-south, through an east-west road. And we could see if I can match that up with the library of sorts. Let's see what we got. You see, the thing about this one is this is going straight through this building. And the thing that I know about that is that if the border goes through your building, your address is on whatever side of the border your front door is on. And I don't know if this is an urban legend, but some guy was upset with the country he was in, and the border went straight through his house, so he moved his front door. That might be a completely made-up story, but I do think that that is kind of baller as hell, to be like, I don't want to live in Belgium anymore. I'm moving my front door to the Netherlands. And I think that's something that would basically only be possible in this quirked-up little city. And I just realized I'm drinking so much Gatorade. I hope that audio's not coming through. I love Gatorade. Since the last video I posted a year and a half ago, I picked up a slight addiction to Gatorade. I drink at least 1 G2 a day. I think this might slowly be killing me, but a short life with a lot of Gatorade might just be the trade-off that's worth it. As a general thing about me, I never drink anything carbonated. So one time I was at my uncle's house for, I think, Thanksgiving or some similar holiday, and everyone was having drinks except for me. And my uncle was like, yo, why aren't you getting a drink? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't drink beer because I don't drink anything carbonated. And he's like, well, that's fine. I can mix you something. And I'm like, oh, what do we have to mix? And all he had to mix was straight vodka and blue Gatorade. And he made me a concoction of Vod and Gator, as I've coined it. That was not very good, to be honest. It was bad. He made me a bad drink that was Gatorade mixed with vodka. And it was bad in that it wasn't a good mixture, and also bad in that it didn't mix properly, and all the vodka sunk to the bottom. So I just got kind of shitty tasting Gatorade, which had like the slight hint of vodka going through it. And that is my final sip. I just got a shot of vodka. It was truly disgusting in a way that I am having trouble putting into words. So if anybody ever offers you a vodka and Gatorade, just say no. It's you don't want it. You straight up do not want it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I found it. Bibliothek Thiek 5. I'm assuming this is where we are. This is an east-south road with a border that goes slightly not straight across. And there's a lot of bibliotheks by here. Yeah, I think that would have to be this. I can't really tell what this is. That looks like maybe a daycare. I mean, again, my knowledge of languages that aren't English is always quite small. But I do know that kinder in a lot of languages means children. And, you know, I think this is a children. I don't really see this little side road, but maybe they're calling this just like a parking garage for this thing. But I think this is where we would have to be. Road curves slightly back there. Oh yeah, we're right here. Boom! Look at that. I think that I'm the closest. I was 1 meter. Nobody's even close to me that's done this one. Perfect. Unable to load this round. Uh-oh. Well, it appears this photosphere may have been deleted since the last time I did that. What the frick? I got put in 0, 0. Oh, and they got put all the way in this crazy border town in Guyana. Oh. Well, that's a disaster. Well, I guess we get 0 on that one, and I got put on 0, 0 of the world. I got put on Null Island. I didn't mean to guess on Null Island. That's disappointing. Anyway. It looks like we're in Switzerland. Just judging by my GeoGuessr knowledge, I believe we're in a low car. These are not standard European things. Now, if I'm trying to guess border anomalies that exist in Switzerland, there's Lake Constance. Lake Constance is this guy, which is... the thing about this is, if you notice, the border doesn't go through border doesn't go through the lake. I think this lake is technically both German and Swiss at the same time, or it's in neither. It's one of those, like, or it's like technically treated as international waters, and it just kind of exists because Switzerland is generally pretty chill with Germany. Generally. I'm assuming this is where we are. I don't know for sure, but that's just what I'm guessing. This one I might need to move around a bit. Either that or I could try to place this, but there's nothing much to see. We do have a bridge crossing back there. Oh, which kind of makes me feel like this might not be where we are. Shoot, I might have really confidently said that I knew where we were, and then I don't know if this is actually true. I mean, there's a town there with a nice sharp road that juts us out right here. Now, could we be in this thing? This is also a border anomaly that I know exists in Switzerland. I guess there's a few. There's this thing, which is like the part of Germany that isn't in Germany. And then there's like this weird little thing that's like barely pinched in somewhere. Oh crap, it's this. This thing. I don't think we're here in the old jung holes. Jung hole sounds like a slang for something. That's also totally in Austria, not Switzerland. Okay, as much as it pains me to admit it, I think I'm going to move a little bit just so I can read what's on this sign. Bohobia. Now, Bohobia is not what I thought that sign would say. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, I can't move any further this way? No, I can. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Bus? No, Mr. Bus. Mr. Bus, no! Come back. I need you, Mr. Bus. La Sasta Ostipelia. Oh boy, that doesn't sound very German. No, I'm being a complete idiot. What the heck is going on this sign? Donostia S. Sebastian. We are in Spain? What? Are we in Spain? Donostia San Sebastian. Wow, I was so confident that we were in Switzerland. Donostia San Sebastian is here. And I zoomed right into the north part of Spain because it's so green. You basically never get GeoGuessr rounds out in this part of Spain. But yeah, there's Bilbao. I have no idea where Bayonia is, and I don't know what the border confusion is in this place. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this border looks, fairly defined to me. Looks good, man. I don't know. But if I'm going with the border, we have España and we have France. Is it the airport that they're saying that the anomaly is on? I mean, this is a fun looking airport, like right along the border here, but that seems almost too normal. But that's where Bohobia is. Wait, no, yeah, we started at Bohobia. Bohobia is there. Bohobia is here. Here's our little bridge. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, now I know where we are. This is this border thing, where if you look here on Google, I guess this is how they show it. It's the Spain-France border kind of wraps around this island. And I think officially they like transfer ownership of it. It's not even every year. It's like some weird thing like every 7 months or every 7 years. And that's where we are. We're on this little thing. That makes a lot of sense. This is a weird, fun border. I was convinced this was Switzerland. I thought we were in a low car. Maybe we weren't. I mean, this place looks very nice. It's a compliment to this part of Spain for me thinking it's Switzerland. Switzerland's beautiful. But yeah, we're right here. And then I guess there's a Burger King back there. I mean, I'm down to check out a Burger King, but I think we're here. Might as well put it in. That's 5,000. So that's view results. Unfortunately, I really wish I could have shown you guys this one over here at this like weird part of the border with Guyana and Colombia. Although I do fear this would have been way harder for me to find because ask me to tell you literally anything about Guyana. I've got nothing. Guyana is one of those places I don't know anything about. I think the only thing I know is they're the only South American country that speaks English as an official language. I'm pretty sure that's Guyana. But I thought that the border anomaly was up here with Venezuela. This entire country looks like it's defined as a border anomaly on Google Maps, to be honest. It seems like they put the border anomaly marker on the one like consistent piece of marked border on Google. So I'm not really sure what they're talking about. But that was a pretty good round. Let's see what they say that the explanations were. Let's see how right I got these. So the first one I said was the road here, the second order one was the main one. This is the tiny commune of Campione d'Italia. It's surrounded by Switzerland in order to avoid custom checks at the border. That's what I knew it was a tax thing. The commune is in Swiss customs territory and you don't have to do custom checks. So you don't need to pay Italian sales tax when you're buying Italian goods. That doesn't really make sense to me because you still got to get it back into normal Italy, right? Like you got to go through Switzerland, get back into normal Italy. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's just a gambling thing. Is gambling illegal in Switzerland? It seems that gambling is not only legal in Switzerland, but fully encouraged in Switzerland. So I'm not gonna lie, you might need to watch somebody else's video on why that place exists and is a tax haven. It's beyond me. This one is the Nassau Barl Hertog one. I think I got that story, Mazer. I think it was farmland. Number 4. This is what I'm curious about. Oh, everyone happens to cross from right driving country into a left driving one. The border crossing between Brazil and Guyana. Oh, see, that would have been cool to see. But it seems like that photosphere got deleted. And then round 5 is this thing. What is it? Yeah. Okay, I had it right. It was basically, it is every 7 months. It's February 1 and then July 31, which is also tomorrow's date, as a crazy coincidence. So I guess once this video ends, you can go and celebrate the lovely return of Pheasant Island, which is what this is called. I just Googled it. You can celebrate the return of Pheasant Island to France. It's going back to France. And make sure you crack open a cold one for Pheasant Island. Cheers. That cheers joke would make more sense if this was the vodka Gatorade from earlier, but, you know, it's just normal Gatorade.